up, y'all? Welcome back to the Big Kountry YouTube channel. And today, Big Kountry's got big, huge news, if you know what I'm saying. So guys, for one, before we get into the video and our turbocharged Gsxr 1000, you guys take a minute. I'm sure most of you all know by now that Chris wrecked his hayabusa right at 200 miles per hour the other day. He is okay. He is going to be fine. He has a lot of road rash. He is bruised and he's really sore right now and having a rough time getting around. But he is going to be better. Really scary moment for us. All of us were really worried about what was going on at the time that it happened. Couldn't be more happy to see my brother get up off of that racetrack after going down at, like I said, nearly 200 miles per hour. We are going to try to rebuild the hayabusa. It's hurt pretty bad as well. His fairings blew off going that fast, and that's what caused him to go down. So a lot of y'all might not realize or understand, Chris is my real brother. Me and him have been racing, best friends for 30-something years now. So everybody take a minute and go into the comments and wish him well on getting back to 100% so we can get back to the racetrack and doing the things that we love. He's going to be down for a couple weeks. Hopefully that's all he's down and we can get back to the track having fun. But today, guys, we're having fun because I'm going to the shop. Chris is meeting me there and he's already saying that he is able to get back on the dyno and get back to tuning our turbo Gsxr. So we're going to get over there. We're going to get our turbo kit buttoned up, finished up. The radiator came in. I think we have everything that we need to get it started. And then we're getting it on the dyno. So if everything goes well, fingers crossed, we can make some big horsepower today with our HTP Performance More Mafia creation Gsxr 1000, better known as Big Kountry's Auction Gsxr. So let's get to the shop. I think today that we finally got everything that we need to crank the Gsxr up. We got our radiator in. Look at this. So basically, this here is still, you see, just as big as our factory cooling fan. So, you know, I don't really think this is going to hurt us too much on our actual cooling. It is, however, going to give us the space that we need. And, of course, you are going to have to run engine ice or something like this in this application anyways. So, I think we need to go ahead and get this put on here, and then only time will tell what we got. But look at the difference. Great job welding and everything, putting this thing together. This is a factory radiator that has just been cut and welded to fit our application. All right, so we also got something with turbo bikes. There's tons of vibration up here, stuff like this. You got a lot of weight hanging on these header bolts. All right, so what you got from the factory is just a standard Allen head bolt. Well, HTP sent us these are stage 8 locking fasteners, HTP-101. If you go on htpperformance.com, you can get these. You can use discount code BIGKOUNTRY5 to save you some money on them. But check this out. So basically these are going to go in there, and then you're going to put this tab, which is made to fit around the bolt, and it's going to go up against, you know, your header, and where it'll touch like that. And then you put this lock ring on there. Hard to do and show you all that with just one hand, but you get the picture. And then at that point, basically these bolts can't back out. The bolts coming out is a very common issue on these things, and this is going to eliminate that problem. So whenever you're street riding, you no longer ever have to worry about those bolts coming out.
guys, check her out. We got her all plumbed up finally. All of our lines, oil lines, radiator is on there. Look who's even coming to help us today.
Brother.
He's practically back from the dead, y'all. Went down at nearly 200 miles an hour on the old hayabusa over there. Sheesh, dude. He's gonna be all right though. He's bruised up. He's scraped up.
We're good.
He's gonna make it. I mean, a couple of days.
I don't even think hardly nothing's wrong with me no more.
Couple of days later, he's back in here helping me build a turbo back. What are we, crazy or something? But anyways, man, this thing turned out freaking super sick. We got everything ready to go. We got our O2 sensor just sitting in there. That's ready to go on the dyno. After that, we'll plug her off. All of our scavenge pump, everything is ready to rock and roll. Now it's just time, guys, to see if it'll actually start up and run. Cross your fingers, dude. Zook Nation, stand on up and get ready. All right, dude, here we go. Time to see what she'll do. She's alive, dude.
Alright, dude, let's take her outside and put her on the dyno.
Dude, I mean, you talk about success, no leaks, no nothing. I mean,
Should have put her on a chip.
probably should have. I don't know, dude. She didn't act like she wanted to die. She needs some fuel or something. I don't know. She's needs a little bit of tunage going on. But I mean, that's just what we had in it with the full exhaust and everything. So I bet it's super confused. It has no idea what it's got coming for it, though, dude.
I mean, look at the guy that built it.
Yeah, dude. That's why it don't leak. I mean, fire right up, brother. I mean, Jesus, this thing it's gonna be sick, dude.
Alright, let's get it outside.
Jeez Louise, guys, I mean, I'm about to really surprise y'all. Our first freaking pull, Chris put us in a tune. First freaking thing right off the rip. Look at this, guys. 247. Oh my God, dude. This thing is gonna be sick. I mean, dude, Chris, what do you think? I mean, we gotta turn it down a little bit, right?
I gotta tone it down, yes.
Yeah, maybe that was too much. So we only went to like 12,000 RPMs there.
Barely 12,000.
So we literally, that's the thing, guys. We got a turbo that'll make as much horsepower as we want to make. So we got to contain the horsepower on this Suzuki. When you put a turbo and a Suzuki together, you just make as much power as you want to freaking make, guys. RPMs, and she just went crazy, dude. We went to 13,000 that time. Look, 261. Oh, dude, we can't even contain how much power this Zook's trying to make, dude.
I can't put no warranty on this tune.
Brother, this
This
thing.
is a lot of power for a stock motor, dude.
Dude, and I mean, she does it like it ain't nothing. I mean, I don't know what it would.
It does it a little too good. I don't know what to think, really, but
I
I'm
mean,
trying to tone it on down a little bit more.
yeah, we gotta calm her down, dude. I'd like to see it like 240, you know, like max. We're making 20 more horsepower than that. Holy cow. This thing.
It's not showing any signs of slowing down either. In other words, it's still climbing where we let off the gas.
That's crazy. I mean, we're talking stock ECU, stock injector, stock fuel pump. This is literally a stock motorcycle with a turbo kit. thing, dude. So we went ahead, we don't have our boost gauge set up on the dyno, and from the factory, Suzuki does not put a boost gauge on the Gsxr 1000. So we are gonna have to get that set up because we don't know how much boost we're making, which could be super dangerous. So anyways, until we get that figured out, we went ahead and put some Fuel Factory F18 in it. Chris, what does Fuel Factory F18 mean?
That's like the equivalent to VP C16, basically. Just it's a high octane leaded race gas, nothing special. Doesn't add power, just adds safety.
All right, so yeah, so basically we put that in it, and basically that richened it on up a good bit and made it a lot safer. So our first pull after adding the fuel, it made 260?
Yeah, 256.
256 on the first pull.
It was too rich.
Way
So
too rich.
The fuel added, basically it's a heavy, slow burning fuel, which made it a lot richer. So we had to go back in and readjust the tune, which was good because on pump gas, the fuel system was kind of sort of maxed out with the stock injectors and the stock pump. So that added fuel, which was great. We were able to lean the fuel mixture out, make the numbers smaller in the ECU, which I felt much better doing. Tell them how much power.
Dude, this thing just keeps on surprising. Basically 274 on the horsepower, guys. And
We're not even revving it that high.
dude, we are not playing around over here. What did we rev it to that time?
13,900 basically.
Basically right at 14,000.
Not even the stock rev limiter.
And dude, not to mention, did y'all see the freaking two-step? I mean, that is stock ECU two-step with a More Mafia ECU flash. Holy cow, guys. This thing is crazy. 275 horsepower. Ride it on the street, ride it to the track, everything. We're just gonna keep on dialing in just a little bit more to get this thing exactly where we want it. But I mean, I did not expect these kind of numbers. I was thinking like 230, dude. She said 230. What are you talking about? This thing is country style AF. Just like that, guys. Look at this freaking horsepower our Gsxr put out. 283 horsepower. More Mafia on the dyno tune.
Brother, I told you once we were going to rev her on out, it was going to make the power. We still only took it to 14.1. So, I ain't going to say she got more left on the table, but she definitely got more left on
Brother,
the
I
table.
mean, that is scary,
The
dude.
stock injector's just squealing, though. I ain't going to lie. Need bigger injectors, but overall, she's kick-ass.
Dude, what about pull up the log from the other Gsxr we was looking at earlier? It was a Gsxr basically with all the mods that you would want. Basically what this bike was pre-turbo kit.
Yes.
He's gonna pull that up and we can look and see it, the different, or you already got it.
Yeah, I
He's
got it.
fast, dude.
So this is a Gsxr 1000. This is not this bike. This is not yours. But this is one with a full exhaust, 520 chain conversion, ceramic bearings, the whole 9 yards, you name it. This bike had it. Made 191 horsepower, which is great. But look at the difference we got out here. You can see the turbo kit started making more power, about 7,000 RPM. 6,800, the turbo, 6,600. The turbo kit has passed the all motor application at 8,000 RPMs. It goes from basically 120 to 145. At 10,000 RPMs, it goes from 160 to 205. At 12,000, it goes from 184 to 250. And at 14,000, 190 to 280. Almost 100 horsepower game, country.
Dude, this thing, I mean, dude, bolt-on turbo kit. It's gonna be an ECU flash, right, dude? I mean, that's the plan.
We gotta get some more details ironed out. I'd like to put some bigger injectors in it to offer with the kit, and then we'll do an ECU flash with bigger injectors, with a stock pump and all the stuff. I feel like you can make 275, 260 real easy and very safely.
Dude, I mean, this thing though, I can't freaking believe it. I mean, this is more, almost 50 horsepower more. It is 50 horsepower more than what I was expecting through this kit. These Gsxrs are insane, and I mean, it takes the power like it's nothing, dude. It does not care, not one bit.
Luckily, these old fingers still work.
Dude, he's still around. He can still push the keyboard buttons just as good as anybody in the world. Guys, this right here is what you call proof in the pudding. This ain't no, oh, I dynoed a bike and, you know, I'm going to tell everybody what it made. You've seen it here on the Big Kountry YouTube channel, the bike live being dynoed, and you seeing the numbers as it happens.
That was 13 pulls, too.
13 pulls. Yeah, so it's not like we're babying this puppy. Big Kountry always gives it to them country style, and you know that's a hard, rough ride is what Big Kountry gives them. Ain't that right, brother?
I don't know. I don't know.
283 horsepower, guys. That's gonna wrap it up for today. We got to get this thing off the dyno. It is like Halloween night for Big Kountry, so we got to go get dressed up and go have some fun. Guys, be sure to go check out more Mafia. Be sure to go check out HTP Performance, the Core Moto, Brock's Performance, all of Big Kountry sponsors that hook us up and make these bike builds possible. All of them have discount codes on my website, and you can also get your merch on bigkountry.shop. But until next time, guys, you know what you have to do. That is the most important thing that all Big Kountry subscribers do. You got to be sure and keep it country.